Chosen one, you're entering a no-lack zone. Everything's for you. You're stepping into something powerful, something rare. You are entering a no-lack zone, and this is not by chance. This is a divine arrangement. Everything is aligning for your abundance, your overflow, your more than enough. Lack has been part of your story for long enough, but now you are walking into a different atmosphere. It's a realm where limitation doesn't have access to you anymore. Your spirit is rising. Your mind is expanding. Your energy is calling in provision from unexpected places. The drought you've experienced has been noted by the divine, and the response has already been released. You are not just going to survive anymore. You're going to thrive in such a way that people will say, "They are walking with something we can't explain." So, chosen one, watch this video until the end, because something in these words is going to activate your spirit. And if you're feeling a shift already, it's because this is not just a message, it's confirmation. Write in the comments your warmest wishes and type 777. That number seals your expectation with a spiritual vibration that energizes the universe to reflect the abundance you're stepping into. Your wishes are sacred. Let them echo out from your heart, and let the divine multiply what you declare in faith. Now, chosen one, like this video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel, and let's begin. This moment in your life is different because the energy that surrounds you is not the same. You are no longer tolerated in rooms where you used to be ignored. You are now being expected in places you haven't even walked into yet. This is the era where everything begins to work for you. It is not arrogance, it's alignment. You are not asking for permission anymore to be blessed, to be seen, to be celebrated. You were born for this, and now the atmosphere knows it too. There's been a shift in the realm that governs favor, and your name is now highlighted. No lack means that divine resources, ideas, money, connections, healing, joy, and timing are rushing toward you without resistance. You're not just attracting what you want, you're drawing in what you need before you even realize you need it. The realm of no lack is not just about material supply, though that too is coming in waves. It's about certainty. You will know what to do. You will know where to go. You will feel an inner compass guiding you with clarity you've never had before. You will have peace when others are panicking. You will have answers when others are confused. This is the dimension of divine ease. The warfare didn't break you. It built your awareness. It made you sensitive to the presence of abundance. It gave you eyes to see beyond the visible and ears to hear divine instruction. That's why you're rising now. You've been made ready. You're no longer begging for a breakthrough. You're walking in it. You're not searching for doors anymore. You are the door. You carry the key of timing, the key of trust, the key of persistence. Every tear you cried, every delay you endured, every misunderstanding you suffered has been collected and accounted for. Nothing was wasted. In this no-lack zone, even your past pain becomes currency. Even your loneliness turns into leverage. What used to haunt you will now elevate you. What used to limit you will now launch you. The shift is not coming. It has already started. This is why you've been feeling unusual energy lately. Some days, your emotions feel intense. Other days, you feel like something big is about to happen, but you can't quite explain it. That's because your inner self is catching up to what's already been released in the spirit. You're syncing with the overflow. Your life is about to become an example of supernatural alignment. You'll notice things flow smoother. People will favor you. Opportunities will find you. And you'll have the boldness to say yes to what you once doubted you were worthy of. Your journey wasn't easy for a reason. You had to be emptied of the world's noise so that heaven's clarity could take its place. You were not delayed. You were prepared. The seeming detours were just divine redirections. While you were waiting, heaven was building. And now all of it is unfolding. Not piece by piece, but wave after wave. You're in a new spiritual climate. Lack cannot survive where you're going. Scarcity doesn't speak the language of your destiny. You are now fluent in faith, fluent in favor, fluent in fulfillment. There is a frequency on your life that causes things to move. You're not just a person anymore. You are a carrier of atmosphere. When you walk into a room, solutions begin to form. When you speak, things begin to shift. This is not just about charisma. This is an anointing. You are carrying a supply of grace that magnetizes answers, attracts acceleration, and invites overflow. You are not just being blessed. You are becoming a blessing in motion. People will want to be near you, not because of your status, but because of your spiritual energy. Your thoughts are creating reality faster than ever. This is why you must think with faith and speak with fire. You're in a zone now where the universe is responding with immediacy. Watch your words. Guard your mind. Don't entertain the spirit of lack. Don't engage in smallness anymore. Every time you affirm abundance, you're activating another level. Every time you move with gratitude, you multiply grace. You're no longer hoping it will happen. You're living like it's already done. That is the mindset that keeps you in the no-lack zone. Stay rooted in the truth that what's for you cannot miss you. You don't have to chase, you align. You don't need to beg, you believe. When you believe, you become. And when you become, everything begins to follow. People, money, resources, joy, love, healing, purpose, promotion. It starts showing up like it was waiting for you to wake up to who you really are. You've awakened now. There's no going back. You are the evidence of answered prayer. You are the proof that delay is not denial. You are the demonstration of what happens when divine timing meets determined faith. The overflow you're about to witness is not just for you. It's for the people connected to you. Your life is becoming a river, not a reservoir. You will have enough to give, to build, to bless, and to overflow again. This is what the no-lack zone does. It multiplies miracles. And what's most beautiful is that this zone you're entering is permanent if you choose to remain aware. The lack zone was a test of your identity. The no-lack zone is the reward of your awakening. You know who you are now. And once you know, you cannot unknow. The mirror has been lifted. The veil has been torn. You are now operating at the level of destiny, not survival. Every step you take from this moment forward is saturated with supply. Walk boldly. You have been called into this season with purpose. The invitation was written in the language of your soul. You didn't miss it. You were chosen for it. And now, all of heaven is responding to your yes. Stay ready. Stay grateful. Stay grounded in belief. Because this no-lack zone is not a fantasy. It's your reality now. And your reality is about to speak louder than every prayer you whispered in silence. Chosen one. The moment you truly understand that the no-lack zone is not a destination, but a frequency, you begin to shift how you move in the world. You stop waiting for permission. You stop explaining your blessings. You start walking like you already have it, because in the realm of divine timing, it's already done. The no-lack zone doesn't ask, when will it happen? It boldly says, it already is. And this level of certainty changes the game. It gives your spirit a strength that no setback can defeat. You were never meant to live in spiritual starvation. You were never designed to beg for your inheritance. That is why your soul has always resisted lack. Every time you felt out of place in a situation of limitation, it wasn't arrogance. It was your inner knowing trying to lead you home. This zone you're stepping into is your spiritual home. A place where things are always working, even when they appear still. A place where divine order overrides human chaos. A place where your peace becomes louder than your problems. What you don't see yet is already forming. Even when your natural eyes can't detect the movement, your spirit knows. That's why you've been feeling both peace and anticipation at the same time. Your future is trying to introduce itself to your present. And every time you trust the divine, even when it doesn't make sense, you bring that future closer. You are collapsing timelines. You are speeding up alignment. You are a magnet for acceleration because you no longer operate from fear, but from knowing. And because you know, you now draw from a different well. This well never runs dry. This well is built on faith, sustained by clarity, and overflowed by purpose. When others say, "There's not enough," you say, "I am enough." When others panic over loss, you prepare for gain. When others count you out, you count your blessings. This is what living in the no-lack zone looks like. It's an internal posture of divine confidence. You're not ignoring reality. You're rewriting it. The divine is now teaching you how to multiply what you once minimized. Where you used to see just survival, you now see seed. Where you used to feel drained, you now feel designated. The spiritual realm is full of tools, wisdom, and abundance, waiting for your awareness to unlock it. You're not working harder in this zone. You're working wiser. And with every step, you're guided by something far greater than your logic. You are led by divine flow. And when you flow with divinity, you walk straight into overflow. Everything you once thought you lost will return in better form. Relationships that broke you open will be replaced with connections that build you up. Opportunities that passed you by will be replaced with divine appointments that align with your purpose. You're no longer chasing, striving, or worrying. You've entered the realm of receiving. Not because you did everything perfectly, but because you kept showing up. You remained faithful to your journey, even in the dark. And now, the light has caught up with you. You will begin to notice how things respond to you. Not just people or events, but time itself. The hours will seem more sacred. The days will feel more meaningful. You'll look back and realize that things you used to dread are now gone, and things you've always prayed for are now normal. The divine doesn't just restore, it upgrades. The no-lack zone doesn't just give you what you need. It supplies more than you knew to ask for. You will have options. You will have space. You will have freedom. You will no longer make choices from fear, but from fullness. When you speak, there will be weight behind your words. When you decide, there will be authority behind your actions. You will not second-guess yourself the way you used to. That old hesitation is being burned off by your new clarity. The divine has stamped your name with favor, and now even your silence will speak abundance. You are also going to see a clearing. Things that used to confuse you will make sense. People who once drained you will disappear. Cycles that used to trap you will break. That's not loss, it's alignment. When the no-lack zone arrives, it clears out everything that cannot grow with you. Do not grieve the empty space. That space is sacred. It's being prepared for the new things to take root. You will start to feel lighter, not because your problems vanish instantly, but because you're no longer carrying them the same way. You are being taught how to let go without losing hope, how to release without retreating, You will understand the divine rhythm of surrender. That surrender isn't defeat, it's access. You don't access the no-lack zone through striving. You access it through trust. And now that you trust, you're being entrusted. Entrusted with wisdom. Entrusted with influence. Entrusted with peace. Entrusted with provision. You will know what to do with what you receive, because the trials matured you. The silence trained you. The pain purified you. And now you have eyes that see beyond the surface. You don't just notice what others miss. You discern what others don't feel. That's why you walk with calm power. That's why the right people will feel safe with you. And that's why the wrong ones can't stay. You are walking into days you once dreamed of. And the beauty is, you won't even need to shout about it. Your life will speak. Your energy will speak. Your choices will speak. Your consistency will speak. Let others talk about how hard life is. You will talk about how faithful God is. Let others talk about shortage. You will demonstrate overflow. You are a living answer. You are a walking example. You are proof that the no-lack zone is real. Even when tests come, you will face them with different eyes. No longer wondering, why me? But declaring, watch me. Because you're not who you were. And you're not going back. This new version of you is too full to be shaken, too aligned to be denied, too focused to be distracted. You are walking into rooms built for your anointing. You are entering seasons formed for your glory. You are stepping into blessings customized for your soul. Everything is for you now. Not because you're entitled, but because you're ready. And heaven knows it. Chosen one, you have crossed a line in the Spirit, and there's no turning back. You've been called forward by something greater than yourself, and now your steps are divinely magnetized toward purpose. This is what it means to walk in a no-lack zone. Not only is supply attracted to you, but confusion is repelled from you. You are no longer a wanderer in the wilderness. You are a traveler in destiny. And destiny doesn't let you get lost. This new zone is not just an environment, it's a new authority. You will start seeing how people respond to your energy differently. Even before you say a word, the atmosphere shifts around you. That's not coincidence. That's spiritual weight. You carry something now. You've been marked, not by the world, but by the divine. And once heaven marks you, there's no system on earth that can limit you. You are no longer praying from desperation. You are declaring from revelation. Your words don't bounce off the sky anymore. They echo through the spirit realm and return to you with answers. In this zone, what you release carries command. You've been given keys, not just to unlock doors, but to command gates. Gates to wealth. Gates to wellness. Gates to wisdom. Gates to generational peace. You're not just walking into blessings, you're unlocking realms. And this is why it had to happen like it did. All of it. The betrayal, the waiting, the silence, the near breakdowns. Because the version of you that existed before couldn't handle this level. Not because you were weak, but because you were unprepared. But now you are prepared. Now you are stable. Now you are mature enough to hold what would have crushed the old you. You no longer chase miracles. You embody them. The no-lack zone reveals your true rhythm. In this space, you're no longer in competition with time, people, or outcomes. You've unplugged from pressure and plugged into peace. You are not comparing anymore. You are not proving anything anymore. You are not seeking validation. You are moving from inner confirmation. And that changes the way you live, speak, and choose. This zone teaches you how to own your space. When you walk into a room, you will no longer shrink. You will take up the space you were designed to fill. When someone asks you what you do, you will answer with clarity, not arrogance, but divine certainty. Because you finally believe what heaven has been saying about you all along. You were never meant to be hidden forever. You were being reserved, not rejected. The no-lack zone is filled with favor. But favor is not always loud. Sometimes it shows up in small things: a phone call, a delayed answer, a quiet yes, an inner nudge. You'll begin to see how everything is working, even in the moments that feel insignificant. You'll realize the delay was protection. The rejection was redirection. The struggle was training. Nothing is random now. Every experience is a divine seed. In this place of overflow, even your rest is productive. You will start to realize that you don't always have to grind to grow. Sometimes, your greatest expansion comes in your stillness. The divine is not just giving you things, it's giving you rhythm. You will move with sacred timing. You will pause without panic. You will rest without guilt. You are not behind. You are exactly on schedule for your rise. And what you once had to fight for will start flowing toward you. The very things that used to require force will now arrive through favor. You'll notice opportunities coming to you unsolicited. People will recommend you. Platforms will be opened for you. Resources will become available without strain. That's not luck. It's divine recognition. The no-lack zone remembers you. It keeps score of every seed, every silent sacrifice, every act of obedience. And here's the secret. This zone is self-sustaining. Once you're inside it, and you stay aligned, you don't go back. You grow. You don't lose. You learn. You don't run out. You're refilled. Because the source is not external. It's within you. The divine source lives in you, flows through you, and expands around you. As long as you stay connected, the flow continues.